and thanks for visiting our website. If you're on this page, it means that you're looking for information about whether your employer is permitted to ask you about the reasons for your need for FMLA leave, or leave under the Family Medical Leave Act. The short answer to that is yes, they can. And the reason for that is because under the Family and Medical Leave Act, you need to be suffering from a serious health condition in order to qualify for the leave. So not just any medical condition would qualify. And because of that, the law says that your employer is allowed to ask your physician for a certification. Now, what's included in that certification? Well, among other things, there would be a request for the medical reason or the medical need for the leave. So a description of the condition or the conditions, including whether there is a need for intermittent leave or full-time sort of total leave. The physician also can be asked about when the date was that the condition started and when the expected date of return for the employee would be. These are just a few of the categories of requests that the employer can make. But if you make a request for Family and Medical Leave Act leave, keep that in mind, that your employer is generally allowed to ask these questions. You're not doing yourself any favors by refusing to provide the information. In fact, one of the things that we see that gets employees into trouble is when they have a legitimate need for leave, they've made a legitimate request, and then they bristle when the employer asks for more information and they don't give it. Then the employer ultimately denies the leave, and the employee finds themselves in a difficult situation. So if you're asked for it, you might want to think about giving the certification to your medical provider and complying with all the rules and regulations, and you'll find yourself more protected down the road if the employer decides to do something that's in violation of the FMLA. Questions about any of this, please feel free to give us a call. This is what we do, and we're happy to help.